If you're watching this, chances are you're a mom. You know the feeling, the overwhelming, all-consuming love that washes over you the moment you hold your child for the first time. It's a love like no other, fierce and protective, tender and true. But motherhood, as you've likely discovered, is so much more than a heart full of love. It's also a life full of chaos, a whirlwind of sleepless nights, sticky fingers, and endless piles of laundry. From the moment our children enter the world, our lives are forever changed. We become masters of multitasking, juggling work, household duties, and the constant demands of a tiny human who relies on us for everything. It's a beautiful, messy, and often exhausting journey. Some days, we float through motherhood with grace and ease. We revel in the sweet smiles, the infectious laughter, and the tiny hands reaching for ours. Other days, we feel like we're barely keeping our heads above water. The to-do list seems never-ending, the baby won't stop crying, and we long for just 5 minutes of peace and quiet. It's in these moments, the overwhelming, the chaotic, the "I don't know how I'm going to do this" moments, that we need to remember one crucial thing: you are not alone. Every mom, no matter how put together she may seem, experiences the same roller coaster of emotions. We all have days when we feel like we're failing, when we question our every decision, when we just want to crawl back in bed and hide from the world. But it's in these moments of vulnerability that we find strength in each other, in knowing that we are all in this together. Motherhood is often described as a series of small moments strung together. While there's immense beauty in this, it can also feel incredibly heavy. It's the weight of 1,000 tiny things: packing lunches before dawn, soothing a scraped knee, reading the same bedtime story for the 100th time. It's the constant mental load, the invisible to-do list that never seems to end. We carry the weight of our children's emotions, their fears and anxieties, their hopes and dreams. We feel responsible for their well-being, their development, their happiness, and sometimes that weight can feel crushing. It's easy to get caught up in the comparison game, scrolling through social media and feeling like we're falling short. We see perfectly curated feeds of picture-perfect families, spotless homes, and elaborate meals, and we can't help but wonder, what am I doing wrong? But here's the truth, sweet mama. Those perfectly curated feeds are just a snapshot, a highlight reel of someone else's life. They don't show the tantrums, the spills, the tears, the doubts, and the struggles that are also part of the journey. Motherhood isn't always glamorous. In fact, it's rarely glamorous. But amidst the chaos and the mess, there's also an abundance of joy. It's in the quiet moments of connection, the way your child's hand fits perfectly in yours, the sound of their laughter echoing through the house. It's in the messy masterpieces they create, the heartfelt "I love yous" whispered before bed, the way they look at you with pure adoration in their eyes. It's in the everyday miracles that we often take for granted, the first steps, the first words, the first time they ride a bike without training wheels. These are the moments that make all the sacrifices, all the sleepless nights, all the tears, worth it. These are the moments we'll carry with us long after our babies have grown. As moms, we often put immense pressure on ourselves to be everything to everyone. We strive for perfection in all areas of our lives, only to fall short and feel like failures. But here's the thing. We're not supposed to be perfect. We're human, just like our children. We make mistakes. We lose our patience. We yell sometimes. And that's okay. It's in our imperfections that our children learn compassion, forgiveness, and resilience. It's in our vulnerability that they learn to embrace their own flaws and to love themselves unconditionally. So let go of the pressure to be perfect. Let go of the guilt and the shame. Embrace your imperfections. Embrace the messiness of motherhood. You are enough, just as you are.